flashing lights in your rearview mirror? Before you panic, better call the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Frank gives it to you straight. Real answers, real results. Frank is on your side. When trouble calls, call Frank J. Parise at 262-656-9906.
At Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations, they understand that saying goodbye is never easy. That's why they provide compassionate guidance and personalized care for every family, helping you honor your loved ones in a meaningful way. From traditional services to cremation options, they handle the details, so you can focus on what really matters, remembering and celebrating their life. Casey Family Options, caring for families with dignity, respect, and compassion.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects Podcast, we're coming at you live from Union Park Tavern. And our guest has gone from digging graves to a billion streams. He's a hometown rock star, the lead singer of the Walters. We connect with Kenosha's own Luke Olson. And welcome to the Ktown Connects Podcast. We are live at Union Park Tavern, and this feels great.
Is there anybody here? I can't hear you. There we go. Great crowd here today, Donny, on a Saturday afternoon here at Union Park Tavern, located at 4520 8th Avenue. Great place for food, drinks, entertainment. Wonderful time.
Yeah, it is great. Angie and Ben are just the best. They really are.
How you doing there, Donny?
I am doing great. I was going to ask you the same thing, Jason. How are you doing? This is a blockbuster show we have here today.
I know. We're rocking and rolling through our new season here while we're waiting for our new studio to come to fruition.
Yep, the Southport Tea studio will soon be in there.
Yeah,
and Southport Tea will soon be open too. So check out Southport Tea coming soon at 5701 6th Avenue in beautiful downtown Kenosha. And speaking about rocking, that theme song.
Oh, Droppin' Daisies doing that for us. Yeah. Great song, great tune. Love it, love it.
Yeah, you know what? I was just looking at the chart. It's still number one.
Really?
Yep.
Number one on what?
Number one on the charts and still number one in all of our hearts,
Well,
Jason.
That's amazing, Donny. That's great. That's wonderful. And we're enjoying some great beers here from Public Brewing Company.
Oh, I love Public Brewing Company. They have such great beer, such great food, and such great atmosphere when you go in there.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Look at downtown Kenosha at 628 58th Street. I'm enjoying a slime time.
Ooh, slime me, Jason. Slime me, baby.
It's yummy.
It's so good. Yeah. You can check out everything they have to offer at publiccraftbrewing.com. Go check it out.
Yeah.
And I heard they have a great chef down there at Public Brewing Company, so go check out their food there.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, and also, guess what?
What?
The live tour of Ktown Connects continues on.
Yeah, we got a Frank's Diner stop coming up.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
that's going to be
I still don't know where we're going to set up, but we're going to figure something out.
We're going to figure that out. We're going to be talking to Kevin and Julie.
Who are here today.
Yes, they are here, and we're going to be talking to Chuck Nelson of Rustic Road and Scott Dooley from Carbox and the Food Blogger.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to wrap up our live tour, so that's going to be very fun, and that's going to happen on March 21st, Saturday at 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
March 21st?
Yes.
I can't be there.
Oh, well, Jake the Weather Guy, is he available?
Okay.
Jake the Weather Guy, maybe he'll host it, yes. Well, who are we here with today, Jason?
Donny, we're here with a musician, actor, all-around awesome dude, Luke Olson.
Yeah, give it up for Luke, everybody.
He's from the band The Wailers. They've been around for a while. He's also done some solo stuff. The Walters. Sorry, he's from The Walters. Damn it.
Bob Marley and the Wailers.
I'm a big fan. But we're going to get to know his story and his connection to Kenosha here.
Luke, I got to ask you this. So growing up in Kenosha, what was your first taste of music? Because you kind of grew up with a musical family. What was your first taste of music?
Well, nobody in my parents don't play an instrument or nothing, but I would like to think, and I believe they have a really good music taste. I just grew up listening to a lot of just the classics, Neil Young, James Taylor, Marshall Tucker Band, the Allman Brothers, the Beach Boys. So, we have a cabin up north in Wisconsin, and I just remember car rides, listening to this music, absorbing my dad playing his favorite songs, and my mom singing the Carpenters.
Oh, okay.
And both my parents have really nice voices. They never did nothing with it, but other than singing in church. But, looking back at my being a child, I don't remember myself ever being another way. Something was wired in my being that gravitated towards music, gravitated towards acting and being expressive.
Kind of being an entertainer. You like that kind of atmosphere. You wanted that in your life.
Yeah, I'm from a family of 6 kids. My oldest brother's here today, and
give a former guest
Jonathan, my older brother,
podcast as well.
So when you got 6 kids running around the house, you're just vying for some sort of spotlight.
Yeah, you got to stand out somehow, right?
And you're looking at your older siblings, and you're trying to be them, and you're learning fast, and definitely, I think being in that big, chaotic environment made me. It brought that out of me.
So Luke, I gotta ask. Sorry, Donny. So you grew up all around all this great music. When you were a kid, being exposed to this, which album as a child really hit you? That you're like, I really dig this.
So as a child, I would say the biggest person with me and my family was James Taylor.
Oh.
All the James Taylor albums, Fire and Rain and those types of songs. He was like my family's heart, was James Taylor music. And then as I got to junior high, middle school, John Mayer came on the scene. Oh. And my brothers loved John Mayer, and I, in return, loved John Mayer. Mm. And it was very formative years. So John Mayer became like this guiding light when I was in high school for wow, this guy writes incredible songs. So, yeah.
Was he the inspiration for you to pick up the guitar later in your life?
I think it all played a hand. I moved to New York City to go to acting school out of high school. And my roommate played acoustic guitar. And I started getting high for the first time in my life. And all of a sudden, acting wasn't as fun as the idea of writing songs. Something clicked. It was I'm going to an acting school, and I'm taking the train from Brooklyn to Manhattan every morning, and basically stoned out of my mind, listening to my music on the train. And I would just go to acting school, and it would be all right, this is great, but when can I go back and try to pick this guitar up? You don't have to rely on anybody. Actors have to go audition. Actors have to play a part. Musicians you can sit in your room and write a song, and nobody's going to tell you what you can say. True. And I feel like it's just the ultimate, and I'm just glad that I get to do it.
So when you decide to go to acting school, what influenced you to do that?
We're jumping way ahead here, Donny.
Yeah, we are, but we'll circle back.
Let it just flow.
Let it flow.
Acting school. So I went to St. Joe's. I did the musicals. I got really into musicals. And my senior year, me and my best buddy at the time we went to Bradford, which was known for their theater. Holly Stanfield is a renowned high school theater person that forever was at Bradford. And we went there and we did the shows. And she really was like, you know, you could do this after high school. You know, it's like one of the, not that I didn't want to already, but she really was like, you should audition for some schools. And that's what I did. I went to Chicago and I auditioned for this acting school. And they gave me a little money, so I went to New York City.
Oh.
I heard they have great salsa there.
Oh, you pulled that joke already.
Oh.
In Chicago or New York?
New York. No.
I think Chicago, Mexican food's by far better.
Nobody gets that joke?
I don't get that joke.
You're old, Donnie.
What's the joke? Somebody tell me.
New York City. It's a salsa commercial.
I don't know.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're old, Donnie.
Reel us back in here, Jason.
All right. It's not stand-up night there, Kevin. All right, so let's go back a little bit. So you grew up in a large Catholic family. How did that shape you, like, creatively? Did that having that religion-based family, did that kind of...
You know, yeah, going to Catholic school is... you know, I look back on it, and it's hard to believe. Like, we went to church every morning. You go to school, and the first thing you'd have to do is go to church, and it's kind of bizarre and beautiful. And I just remember having an erection in church every morning as a kid. Like, I would start my morning in church with this raging boner. And I had a lot of conflicting thoughts.
My, okay.
So...
Was it the scantily clad Jesus on the cross?
You know, the Catholic Mass is so slow that your mind naturally wanders. Could have been anything at that point.
So you're growing up in Kenosha. So you grew up in Catholic school, but then you said went to Bradford. So did you?
I went to St. Joe's.
Okay.
I went to Catholic school all throughout.
Oh, okay. So
but I went to Bradford just for the KUSD theater.
The drama class. Okay.
Because
gotcha.
Any kid can go.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know if it's still like that, but yeah, which is a good thing because St. Joe's is not bad at theater, but there was a clear jump because you're just getting a pool of so many more kids, so much more talent. Yeah.
So when you were a teenager there growing up, what was your first job?
My first job, working for my dad. My dad makes vaults for, like, cemetery vaults. The casket goes in this cement vault. He's been making those forever, and he also does grave digging.
Oh, okay. That was the grave digging thing that Donny said in the end.
Those graves, baby.
Yeah, so, yeah,
Okay.
I would go to the cemeteries with him, and which is also a weird way to grow up is seeing a lot of funerals. I've just, for my whole life, have seen so many funerals, and which I think is, yeah, maybe it's added to maybe some of why I am the way I am.
Make you melancholy kind of thing. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Did you get in any trouble when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Let's hear these stories. I love these troublemaker stories. Come on, Luke.
Man.
What's the worst thing you ever did? Come on.
Oh, I've done so many bad things. You know, I've confessed those sins. I've done a lot of bad things,
I want to know what you did with those boners during church.
No, you don't, Donny.
I learned the tuck up method. But I used to, like, egg. I'd throw eggs with my buddies. I remember we egged Dairy Queen.
Oh, not Dairy Queen.
And the cops came to my parents' house.
Which Dairy Queen?
We were by Chiapetta Shoes over there on
75th?
75th.
I think that's the owner over there.
Really?
No, it's just
The cops came, scared the shit out of us. We're playing basketball in the cul-de-sac. Cops pull up. What the fuck? That was bad. I also had this thing with
Oh, let's hear it.
Me and my buddies had this thing with shit.
Oh, boy.
All right, I like this.
And in high school, we would like put shit on people's
Like human or?
like dog shit. Like,
Okay.
my buddy once got really jealous that this guy went out with his like ex-girlfriend, and so we put dog shit all over his car handles.
Wow.
And then we hid in the bushes and watched him come out of, I think it was Marina Gardens. And he's opening his door handles, and we're in the fucking bushes. Really fucked up, disgusting.
I love
And
it.
I'm
love
sorry,
it.
Chris, that we did that to you.
Hey, shit happens.
It was pretty funny though when he's he's smelling his hands.
Is this chocolate or?
That was one of the better ones.
All right, so let's kind of fast forward to when you finally picked up a guitar and finally got into playing music. How did that happen?
Well, my roommate, like I said, in New York at the acting school, had an acoustic guitar. And
Was he single at the time? Because every single guy has.
yes, he was single.
Has an acoustic
He was
guitar
trying to
laying around.
impress women for sure.
That's how it happened.
He would have it lying around. I'd twiddle with it, but it wasn't really till I was 20 years old that I picked up the acoustic, which is pretty late. But all I wanted to do is write a song, write my own songs. You know, I never really dove into learning about what chord is this or what is this. I would play one thing, and then I would learn another little chord, and I just do two chords, and that was all I needed. Just let me write something. I loved it. It's a little escape.
So you just kind of taught yourself.
I taught myself. Yeah, I never had a lesson or nothing.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm not the best guitar player in the world. I can't shred, but I'm good enough to do what I do. And I wish I could. I wish I was better, but I think when you learn a little later, it's like learning a language. The earlier you start, all my friends who've picked up guitar young, they're just, it's so much easier for them, So I'll do what I can do.
Yeah. So Luke, you're a teenager. You're playing guitar a little bit. You're working with your dad. Did you have any kind of aspirations? What you wanted to be when you grew up, or what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I wanted to do pretty much what I'm doing.
Okay.
Whether it was going to be an actor, a musician, it was just like you said, like an entertainer. Like I just always had these dreams of making it. And since I was a kid, like I would do the talent shows. I watch home videos. I was just always, and it's like, where did it come from? It just was in me.
Okay.
Some things you can try to teach, but some people have this thing that they're drawn to, and I've always had that.
So you graduate from St. Joe's, then what's your plan then after that?
So I went to the school in New York City. It was like a film and television school. It was a 2-year program. I went for 1 year because it was a lot of money. And I just was like, I don't feel good having my parents do this for me. This is acting. Like,
Yeah.
what am I don't need to go to school for this. Like, I'm not getting a college degree.
Yeah.
So I went for 1 year, and my plan was to make it in music.
Okay.
I mean, I would tell my dad, and my dad,
Did he
is
think
always
you were crazy?
My dad's always supported me, and I think my dad's always seen talent in me. But he would give me a hard time.
Of course,
He would, I would be smoking weed on the porch, and I'd say, Dad, I'm gonna make it. And he said, you got some good pipe dreams. Oh, the pipe dreams. Keep on smoking. And I think he did it to drive me, And I like to, and at the moment, he would always piss me off, but it would always make me want to try harder. And I think it was the kind of love that I appreciated.
So Luke, tell us about MJ.
MJ. Terabasi.
Yeah.
Kenosha.
Yeah, how'd you meet him?
We grew up together, man. He was my best friend from 5th grade through high school. We also did the musicals, so it was always me and MJ. He went to Bradford with me to do the shows, and then we started the Walters in Chicago after I moved. So I was in New York, moved to Chicago. MJ had been in Chicago.
Okay.
He was going to DePaul. And so I connected with him, and then I met all the guys in Chicago through that.
Is he the one who kind of brought you to Chicago?
Or
you just looking for something
he
closer
was an
to home?
influence. My brother Alec also wanted to live there, so I lived with Alec. But yeah, no, MJ definitely was like, oh, MJ's in Chicago.
Okay.
You know?
So you started the Walters then in around 2014, I believe?
Yep.
Okay. Tell me about that band. How'd you get that started, and what was your goals at the time?
So, the Walters started through I met all these guys at Chicago house parties, and we went to Bonnaroo, the music festival in Tennessee, and and we did the whole Bonnaroo thing, and I did mushrooms for the first time.
Ah, there it is.
And I felt, I didn't know what to expect, but I felt like shit. I thought I was dying, and I went in this porta potty and threw up. And I remember I threw up in this dirty porta potty that smelled like shit and piss. And I came out of that porta potty, and I was like, wow. I had this magical feeling. I purged whatever, and then I was feeling so great. And then Walter from the Walters also was there, and we just had this night of connecting on music, and we were like, oh, when we get back to Chicago, let's try to write a song. So me and Walter went back to Chicago, and the first song we wrote together happens to be the biggest song of my career. It was just kind of luck, first try.
Wow.
We brought it to our buddy Charlie, who we knew could record, and we did it in his bedroom.
That's I Love You So? That's
yeah.
Okay. So I got to ask you about the Walters when you formed that back in 2014. It was you, MJ, Walter, another guy, Charlie, and Danny.
Yep.
Why the name The Walters? Because one guy's name was Walter.
Yeah. Walter is our lead guitar player.
Was he that much of an ego that he was like...
No, Walter's actually... He is very unassuming. You wouldn't see him and be like, that guy's a rock star. And he's always been that way. He's just a funny guy. And back then, he just had this thing about him that you kind of poke fun at him and in a loving way. And it was just... Somebody said, I don't even know who it was, the Walters. Like, we were thinking, what should we be called? We had a couple other options. The Bakery Men. Oh. The Dishwasher Babies.
Whoa, my.
And then the Walters came, and it was like, oh, yes, that sounds British and cool.
Be like Walter, right?
Yeah, the Walters, right? Why not? So we 2014, we put out the song.
Mm-hmm. But it happened years later, correct?
Yes. So it kind of, from the beginning, it got us a fan base. Mm-hmm. And we started to, we played Lollapalooza in Chicago as an independent band. Like, we had a following, and then we broke up in 2017, and we broke up for 5 years.
Yeah, it seems like you guys were just peaking, and then you broke it.
We fucked our whole thing up.
Yeah, okay.
We did the worst thing we could ever do.
You fucked everybody's girlfriends?
We were about to be here, and we blew it all up, and really just fucked our whole career up. For 5 years, I didn't talk to the guys one time. They were together, I was over here. And then one day, 2021, I woke up. I was in Los Angeles. I woke up to a text from our drummer. And he was like, hey, man, I don't know if you've seen, but I Love You So is going viral on TikTok. He said all these major labels are reaching out to us. Maybe we should talk.
Oh, shit.
After 5 years, I just got this message. I was with my girlfriend, now my wife, and I just showed it, and I said, babe, look at this. And my stomach dropped, and it was also something I secretly had been manifesting because the band, even when we were broken up, it kept getting bigger. The songs kept getting bigger. There was like a demand. Everyone was like, you guys got to get back together. And we were just so full of pride and not wanting to let go of the past that it took something major for us to be like, okay, let's talk.
Yeah.
And those were interesting times, getting back with the guys and just being like, fuck, I hate you, but I think I love you. I can love you. Let's do it.
Nice.
Want a burger that you need 2 hands to eat? Then get on down to Ron's Place for their legendary 5x5 burger. It's so huge! And don't sleep on their over 40 Long Island iced tea flavors. Well, you might fall asleep if you finish the tour of teas. Those bad boys are really delicious and strong. So stop on by Ron's Place, 3301 52nd Street, and see why they have been a Kenosha staple since 1972.
Struggling with slow computers, network issues, or tech headaches? One Stop IT has got you covered. From computer repair to network support, virus removal, and IT consulting, they provide fast, reliable solutions to get you back to what matters most. Local, trusted, and ready to solve your tech problems, One Stop IT makes IT easy. Call or visit One Stop IT of Kenosha today. Moving doesn't have to be stressful. At About Time Moving Systems of Kenosha, they make every move smooth, safe, and on schedule. Whether you're relocating across town or across the country, their experienced team handles your belongings with care, so you can focus on starting your new chapter. Reliable, professional, and there for you, that's the About Time Moving Systems promise. Call them today and make your move the easy move.
Want to hear this episode ad-free and early? Head to ktownconnects.com and become a Patreon supporter.
Wow.
Yeah, subscriptions start at just $2 a month.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh my gosh, that's cheap as shit.
What do you get for that, Donny?
Oh my gosh. You can get this episode early, ad-free, and bonus material.
All that stuff with Ben and Angie and all that,
And
Chelsea and Jenna.
Yep, the Co-Parenting Chronicles podcast. You get all that extra stuff. And guess what?
What?
Just as low as $2 a month. You can give us $20 if you want. That's great. And you know what? We want to thank our...
I spend that in lube in a day.
I already spent that here at Union Park Tavern.
Of course.
So we want to thank our Patreon subscriber of the week, Ian Lund. Thank you so much. And thank
Ian.
and thank you for showing up here today, too. We appreciate it.
Oh, is he
Thank
here?
you.
Is he here?
No, he is not.
Okay.
Appreciate that, Ian.
He's busy rocking and rolling.
That's right. That's cool. So go to Ktown Connects and become a Patreon subscriber and get all the unedited and bonus material.
Well, once again, Donny, we're here at Union Park Tavern. Thank you. It said hold for applause there in my notes, so okay. We're here with Luke Olson. And when we last left before the break, we were talking about how the song... We did touch on boners a little bit, but more importantly, we were talking about his musical career with the Walters, how there's a resurgence going on years after they broke up.
Well,
what was the song?
I Love You So.
That very first song that you wrote.
I love you, too.
Thank you.
How did it get? What was the revival about? TikTok?
TikTok.
Okay.
I never used TikTok. You hear about it. You hear that it's, all these major labels. The whole music industry is kind of fucked right now because these labels aren't developing young artists anymore.
Exactly.
What they do is they wait until your song goes viral on TikTok, and it's like, oh, we already know it has a thing.
Then we scoop up and...
Then we'll invest the money. Then we'll try to push it. Very rarely are young artists, just getting signed by these big labels and they're trying to develop them. It's all what's viral. And that just happened to happen to my band, and we hadn't been together for 5 years.
Which is wild.
Yeah, It really was wild. It was a wild time. I had moved to Los Angeles, and then, it's almost as soon as I moved there, this happened.
Okay.
And I always had this dream of moving to Los Angeles, and I thought, I'm going to move to Los Angeles, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to become a movie star or something's going to happen. Like Los Angeles was this thing in my mind since I was a child. And then it happened.
In a totally different way, though.
In a totally different way. You know, in a way, I'm very grateful because it happened when I just turned 30 years old. And it wasn't like I just was a new 20-something. You know, I had been through the cycles of this musician life, artist life. And as I was more grounded to accept something major happening in my life. So
were you about to give up on the dreams at that point, or
no, I'm too insane.
When you first moved to LA, Luke, were you more acting focused or music focused?
I was music.
Okay.
Me and my brother Anthony, we have a little kind of alternate country group called the Olson Brothers.
Oh yeah,
give it up for the Olson Brothers, everybody.
And we were just working really hard at getting that project off the ground. We had been working with a really big-time music producer who we would go to Los Angeles and connect with called Rob. His name's Rob Cavallo. He did all the Green Day albums. He did Goo Goo Dolls, like Iris and all the big, a big-time Grammy Award guy. Okay. We'd go to his mansion in Sherman Oaks, me and my brother Anthony, and we thought that was going to be the thing. It was like, okay, the Walters is not together, but now I got this thing with my brother. Like, me and my brother making it sounded heavenly.
Yeah.
And so we made a whole album. And then as soon as we were about to release this album, and then the Walters thing popped up.
You were like, it was fuck you,
this
brother.
Whole fucking, oh my God. And my brother Anthony is, man, he's, you know, he was super good about it. He was just like, you got to do it. You know, you got to take advantage of this opportunity. Get the band back together.
Yeah.
And it kind of did put a pause on the momentum we were creating. For me to go off and get this band back.
You know, Joan from Swedes tells me she likes the music from the Olson Brothers better than the Walters.
You know, I would say probably a lot of Kenoshans like the Olson Brothers better. And I can't say I don't like them better either.
Oh, okay.
You know?
There it is.
I think it's a different thing, but they both have a place, and they're both different. Mm-hmm. You know, Olson Brothers is more of a country Americana, and the Walters is more Beach Boys and indie pop or something.
Now, as far as breaking it in the music world these days, how do you think there's an audience there for rock music?
There's an audience for everything.
Okay.
I mean,
I think we're due for a shift, actually, I think.
You know, you look at the charts and Billboard charts, and for a long time it was rap music. Mm-hmm. All the big hits were rap, hip-hop. That's faded so much. And now all these kind of rock and indie alternative is coming back.
Yeah.
So there actually is more of a renaissance, and it is due to things like TikTok, because it's not, the things that blow up and are viral aren't just because these big corporation labels are throwing money at them. They're just people who made the song that somehow people want to hear, and they might not be discovered yet. And it gives rock artists a chance, I feel like, in today's climate. Man, maybe that wasn't the case, for a while.
Right. Yeah, I hope it comes back.
Yeah.
In 2022, you got your Warner Brothers release, the EP. Mm-hmm. Was the whole band back in for that?
Yeah, that was the Walters. So.
But everybody was all back in.
Yeah. So so the song goes viral. And, obviously we hadn't spoken for 5 years. And everything was coming at us so fast. Columbia Records, Warner Records, Atlantic Records, all the big labels. And these labels are fucked because they knew we hadn't been a band for 5 years. Mm-hmm. Why would you want to, they wanted the song.
Mm.
Yep.
Everybody wanted the song. And so it was just like this thing where we're fielding these calls from all these labels who are trying to give us these deals for this song. And most of it, some of them are like, okay, maybe there's a future album deal, but it's more like a song and maybe another thing. And we decided that this Warner deal was the best. It was a song and an EP, and then we'll see. It turned out we did the song, which ended up being on Kiss FM. It was on the radio.
Was that a re-recording of the old song, or was it?
No, they just kept the recording.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was at that point 8 years old.
Wow.
2014 came out. 2021, it's on the radio, which is a pretty big...
That's crazy.
I'm driving around L.A., and I'm hearing my song on the radio from 8 years ago.
Wow.
It's a weird thing.
Wow. Very cool.
But yeah, so we did that, and it only was that. Song, EP, done.
How many songs was EP? 5 or so?
It was like 5.
Okay, yeah.
And they wanted I Love You So on it. But it you know, it's like, I don't know, these labels are, it's, you know, looking back, it's like, should we have done the deal?
Yeah, that's my next question.
You get a lot of money right away. But is it worth now the song is for another 7 years with this group and, you know, you don't see as much? You can debate this. At the end of the day, we did what we did. It's worked out.
Yeah.
I mean, the song on Spotify has over 2 billion plays.
Wow. Give it up for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know.
that is
Shit,
amazing.
It's crazy. It's weird. At the end of the day, it is just a number, and just like everything, you get used to it, you know, and it's like, it don't make me any happier. I don't wake up and I look at Spotify and I see 2 billion. I'm like, yes, I'm super happy today. And you just get used to it, but it's a beautiful thing because it is in a rarefied air. Like, that's Taylor Swift level.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So you know, I'd like another one to have 2 billion.
But I guess it wasn't. Yeah,
Take
well,
one.
that's what you're
Take
saying.
one. I got a note passed to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, read it out loud.
What does it say?
What
Be like
was
Trump
the,
and read it
what
out loud.
was the deal? Do you still own the song?
Oh, look at that. I
So
know
we
we were
did
taking
like
questions from the audience, but-
kind of like a 50-50. It was like a 10-year license deal. So they have it for like another 7 years. We still make money off the song, but not as much as we would if we had it all to ourselves.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're all looking forward to our 40s. It's like, oh, maybe
said
we'll be rich again.
There's like a 7-year deal on that.
Yeah, but we structured the deal in a way that not many people have done, you know, because all this new viral TikTok things, it's kind of like, what should the deal be? Like, and we made it so it was like every time the song hits this many streams on Spotify, you get another big chunk of money.
Okay.
And the song just did so good that we hit all of them.
Wow.
Within 2 years, a year and a half. So we just hit all these big milestones.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got to pay the taxes, which fucked me.
Oh, yep.
You know, which I have to say, okay, yeah, you pay your taxes, that's fine. But, like, there should be a system that it's like, I've worked this many years to make this money, and it might only be for 1 or 2 years I ever make this amount of money. They don't give you no, oh, it took this long. You might make no money next year. They tax you the same. So that fucked me, and I'm not good with money. I didn't cheat it the way I should. I should have fucking did everything to cheat the system. And that's the only regret I have, is I didn't figure out all the ways to fuck the system.
You will with your next big hit is going to come from your newest solo album that was just released.
I hope.
Yes.
Well, in addition, the Walters still around. They put out an album last fall.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't just give up again.
No,
you guys
no.
stuck around. So you guys still around.
The Walters is still going.
But not all of you are correct. What happened with MJ?
MJ's out.
Yeah. I mean, that's your buddy, right?
You know, we've... So...
we got to ask, you know?
The tough questions.
We've been on a roller coaster circus ride, and I love them, but are we good in a band together? Probably not. And it turned out after all the years, you come back, you have the success, and you're wondering, why aren't things feeling good still? Like, our band was still, like, our songs on the radio, why are we still feel like it doesn't work? And I think a big part of it was just, I'm not blaming it totally on him. It just was the personalities just don't work in the band together. And it's best. We'll see what the future holds.
But didn't they work for like 5 years back in the old days? And they worked out really good then, didn't they? Or were there brewing problems?
As soon as the band started...
so it's always been...
It was all fucked up.
It's always been there.
It's always been
It just came to a head, I guess.
He wasn't in the band for right when we start. Like, it's...
Oh, okay.
But...
Complicated.
He's one of the main... we wouldn't be in the place where we were without him.
Okay.
I love him,
I hope you guys are still friends, at least.
I hadn't spoken to him for years, and I recently saw him, and we got together, and we went to the Buzz, and we just sat there and talked, and we kind of cried a little bit about just feeling bad about how we went from best friends to like almost like arch nemesises.
Yeah.
But we created this behemoth of a thing that has supported our lives and changed our lives. And I think we've come to a place in our lives where we are willing and ready to forgive and just let it be,
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Egos can be a wonderful thing and also be very dangerous as well,
Definitely.
At the same time.
Definitely.
Business changes people. Yeah, that's
does.
what happens.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, back to the solo career, though.
Yeah, let's hear about this new solo album. I Said Love, just released maybe about a month ago.
Yeah. January something. Yeah, I made a record for myself under my name, Luke Olson. You can look it up. I just made it in my garage here down in the harbor here. Just super simple setup. I had my buddy come from Los Angeles and help me produce it. And I put it out.
Very cool.
There's no label, no nothing. And honestly, I don't want no one to touch it. My wife's like, maybe you should respond to that email. I'm like, I don't want no one to touch it. I just want it to be my thing, and I want it to grow organically. And I don't want any nasty fingerprints touching.
Now, when I was listening to the album, it sounded like a lot of just vocals and guitar. Is there any other instruments you got on there?
A lot of guitar.
Yeah.
Acoustic guitar.
Was there anyone else you helped you out?
Yeah. So my buddy Liam, who's also he plays live with the Walters. He lives in Los Angeles. He came up.
Okay.
And he's just amazing at guitar. So he did a lot of lead work, a lot of lead stuff, and
cool.
And he produced it.
Okay.
It was just me and him. We did it over the summer. It was when the cicadas were really loud.
Oh,
so if you listen to my record, you'll hear these fucking cicadas.
Love it.
I'm like,
Sound
can
of
we
summer.
cut that out of my vocal? He's like, dude, we're in the garage with the door open. I can't do much, but it was a fun process. All I wanted to do is write something that felt like when you come to my house and I'm sitting on the couch playing acoustic, it feels intimately what I would want to say.
I love that.
It's not trying to make hit records. It's just like, I've done the band, I've done the thing with my brother, I've done a lot of shit, and now I have a son, my wife is pregnant. It's like, I just want to I want it to feel like a little bit more like getting an insight into my life, which I don't get to do with the Walters as much. It's lovey-dovey. It's not pinpoint of like, this is my life. So that's why I wanted to make it.
So this is a more personal album, solo album, which it should be.
Yes.
Solo album should be, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can stream that on all streaming services.
Yes, you can.
As well as the Walters discography. There's a couple albums there.
Yeah, so go check out
And
everything.
you can do the Olson Brothers too.
Yep.
If you're into Americana, country, do that.
Yeah. Speaking of the Olson Brothers, you guys are still doing that. You guys are playing around town last year.
Yeah, we do a show a year.
Okay.
Maybe two.
All right.
We've done Anna's on the Lake,
That was
which
a
our
great show,
family
yeah. That was
owns.
fun, yeah.
And then we'll do Swedes. We'll do Swedes after that. And hitting the road right now and touring, there's not much money in it unless you are selling out shows. And I got a kid. My brother's doing things. He's doing real estate. We're not just going to go and do a tour.
Yeah.
It's just, unless the songs get to that level where people are going to come to our shows, then we'll go tour.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out playing random cities for nothing.
Well, you're doing some random cities you got coming up, don't you?
For the Walters.
Yeah, the Walters.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
We're going to South Korea next month.
Whoa, South Korea.
And we're
That's
playing
a good one, right? Yeah, it's a good one. Okay.
South Korea, and we're doing China. So we're doing Shanghai and Beijing.
Dang.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so my family, we're all flying to Los Angeles, and my band has back-to-back nights in Los Angeles, and then we fly to Korea and China.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Should be fun.
That is
Awesome.
going to be great.
Well,
Big
show lots
time.
of pictures. People can check in on you and see what you're doing.
Yeah,
I
man.
love that.
I'll try to post.
Yeah.
I love that.
Co-parenting isn't always easy,
but we promise it's entertaining.
Tune in to the Co-Parenting Chronicles podcast.
Where blended families, bonus parents, and real-life chaos somehow make perfect sense.
New episodes every week.
Looking for cold drinks and a place to unwind in Kenosha? Come to Gerber's Pub, 2405 63rd Street. Open 7 days a week. Gerber's is the place to find friendly people on both sides of the bar. Like them on Facebook and find out about their next meat raffle. That's Gerber's Pub, good times every time. Looking for that perfect spot to unwind in Kenosha? Then you're looking for Union Park Tavern. Sip on handcrafted cocktails, enjoy ice-cold craft beers, and dig into delicious made-from-scratch dishes. Whether it's a night out with friends, a casual date, or dancing to your favorite local music, Union Park Tavern has it all. Come for the food, stay for the atmosphere, and leave with memories. Union Park Tavern, where Kenosha comes together.
And what time is it now, Donny?
Oh my goodness, it's time for our Kenosha Connects segment.
Yay! And that's brought to you by Shannyn Franklin of Remax Elite. You know, Shannyn specializes in bringing you the best homes for sale and real estate listings in the area. Whether you are buying a home, selling a home, or need help securing a home mortgage, Shannyn Franklin has got you covered. Give her a call at 262-960-5182 or visit her website, shannonfranklin.remax.com.
I love Shannyn. I love her.
Wow, Donny. Get a room, dude.
She's fucking great.
All right. So, Luke, you ready for these Kenosha Connects questions?
Yes, sir.
Luke, what was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
Man, the last great meal, and I'm not just saying this, Union Park Tavern.
Oh, all right.
Hold up.
Yay!
Be quiet. Chicken and waffles.
Yay!
Me and my wife come here with our son, and we get the chicken and waffles. And
Oh, it's so good.
so good. And I will say, my buddy's got a biscuit. This place has got the best
Give it a
biscuits.
thumbs up. Big thumbs up over there.
You know, my buddy came from Chicago, and I've had buddies come from Los Angeles, all over the place. I bring them here because I live right a block away, and we get the biscuits, and man, are these biscuits good.
Nice.
I don't know what you guys are doing to these biscuits, but that's how a fucking biscuit should be.
Hell
So,
yeah.
props.
And their mashed potatoes, they have them certain days of the week. When they have mashed potatoes, get that shit.
And the
They're
sweet
fucking awesome.
potato fries. I mean,
man.
you can try to copy, but it's hard.
Wow.
You can try.
Did they pay you to say that answer? Or,
No, I come here, man. I like this place.
Great place. It's a great place.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Give it up for Union Park Tavern. Yes.
This is what, this is what makes any town special, is places like this.
All right, Luke. Favorite local band or musician from Kenosha?
Ooh.
Yeah, play favorites, please.
Favorite local band or musician? There's this dude that did shows at Bradford. His name was Milo.
Milo.
He's like a indie rapper, and he's had a really cult following. You can look him up, and he's still doing it, but I would go to his shows, and I think he's one of the best because he was in the acting school at Bradford. He would do the shows. I just always liked this dude. I thought he was amazing. So I would probably say him.
Milo. Okay.
Milo.
I like that. Milo. I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Luke, let's say it's the holiday season. Which local store are you going to hit first for shopping?
I like the Wild Goose.
Oh, yeah. It's a cool
Good
shop.
shop.
Yeah.
Good vintage. Carthage students. Really nice kid. His mom will come in sometimes. I think they live in Appleton, but he goes to school at Carthage. And he's done a really good job, man.
It's a cool shop.
Yeah, they got so much cool stuff.
And he's got his cool Lego shit on display there. Kind of look
everything.
at and stuff. It's like...
You know, when I tour and we go to different cities, I love going to vintage thrift shops. Like, before the show, you go, you try to get something for the show.
Yeah.
He's got a good shop, so I like that.
All right. Good call.
Yeah.
All right, Luke, what is one thing you wish you could change about Kenosha?
One thing I wish I could change. I wish the apartments that are being built didn't look like every other apartment's being built.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very true.
Because at the end of the day, what makes Kenosha great and why I love living down here in the harbor, I love that it does feel untouched. It feels like it's kind of stuck in a time, the houses, and it just feels like an era that is pure. And they got this new thing going up, and it's just like, what's with the 4 colors on a building?
They're the same in every...
A brown, a blue. It's like, can we, like, who's approving this vision of art, of a look?
Mm-hmm.
Your buddy the mayor.
It just doesn't seem. Clearly, they lack any artistic vision. But
we talked about that in our last episode with Chelsea, the final girl. We talked about the architecture, how these buildings look the same in every town. Like, you've been around.
Oh, dude,
these new condos like that, they all look the exact fucking same.
I mean, it goes back to when you get off the interstate at any town. If you were to get off the interstate in Kenosha, you'll be like, this place looks like every other place, because every fucking place is meant to look like you're trapped in this dystopian reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the fucking McDonald's, you got this sign. It's like on purpose they want to make us depressed.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
So you got to drive 20 minutes to get downtown.
I call that New Kenosha out there.
Right. And this is the Kenosha that, my wife is from Queens. She's from New York. I met her in Los Angeles. She wouldn't, I was able to buy a house on the water, and thankfully. And she wouldn't you want to live out by the fucking,
Boo.
we love this Kenosha. We love walking. We love our dive bars. We love bars like this. We love them all, and it's a beautiful part of our...
We have this awesome downtown, this awesome lake. Why wouldn't you want to live as close as possible to it?
And growing up, we lived out by like Forest Park Elementary School.
I grew up out there too.
And with a big family, I don't remember my parents bringing us to the lake that much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why weren't we at the lake all the time?
Yeah.
And it's not a given. So, I just appreciate the water so much. I mean, it's the best part about this place.
Okay, I have another question based off that. When's the last time you put your feet in Lake Michigan?
Oh, man. I swim almost every day in the summer. I get in there when it's super cold to start the summer.
So not
I get
this
a
year
little
yet.
cold plunge. No, I haven't been in there. No.
Oh, well, okay, you get in there. Good.
I'll get in there.
Good.
All right. Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
So as a kid, my family would have this Christmas Eve party at TG's. And something about the old TG's. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's just nostalgia. And they've done a really good job at Finn and Nail.
Yeah.
They fixed it up. They got it. It looks nice.
It's not the same.
But I just dream about being a kid in those Christmas Eve parties at the old TG's. Mm-hmm. The bookshelves. Just like the long bar. Like the back room that there was never that many people back there. And then they were like, oh, let's get rid. But it's like that bar holds a really strong memory in my brain.
Nice.
And, I'm happy that they're doing a good job over there. We go there all the time still. The food's good, but...
Well, I think that spirit has been carried over to Union Park Tavern, I think.
Do you remember
I agree.
That feeling is kind of
and,
here.
a lot of the people, because and I will say, like Angie and stuff used to work at TG's.
Yeah, yep.
And when I first started playing music, I would go to the open mic on Wednesday nights at TG's, and it was the first time I ever played live. It was here in Kenosha,
Wow.
and she would be bartending a lot of the time, and it was just a special place.
Very cool.
Very special.
Awesome.
Angie gave you your start? Wow.
She was behind the bar a few times. I can't remember the other girl's name. Yes,
Oh, good old
Lori.
Lori, yeah.
Dream Team.
Lori Wood, yeah.
Dream Team.
All right, Luke. All right, well, I guess the final one then. Here we go. Big Star or The Spot?
Tough one.
I have to say The Spot.
Okay, all right.
I used to, for a long time, I still work at St. George Cemetery, and I would do a push mower all through the graves for a whole 2 summers, and I would go to Big Star a lot. And I remember Big Star tasting really fucking good after mowing those fucking graveyards. But you go to The Spot, it's just, it's a step up. It's just a little bit more. I can eat like 20 of those Big Star little burgers. The Spot's The Spot.
All right, well, that was our Kenosha Connect segment. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time. And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine. The Lettering Machine is your go-to spot for anything customizable, from t-shirts, handbags, koozies, to anything you can imagine. They can customize it for you. So support this local business and support the Lettering Machine. Stop in there today at 725 50th Street or check them out at theletteringmachine.com.
Kevin, what do you think about that read?
You guys suck!
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much.
All right, so for today's trivia segment, Luke's going to take on Donnie in this 100% legitimate, completely fair, totally on the level, fully kosher, entirely in good faith, by the book, straight down the middle trivia match.
Let's do it.
Like always, this game is not catered to the guests one bit, so we got to pull out the randomizer.
There it is. There's the randomizer.
All right, we're going to give it a little spin. Ding!
We don't normally do shows live.
Let's see. The topic is Bible school trivia.
Oh, boy.
Donnie, you went to some Bible school, you went to didn't you go to church school? You went to Shoreland, didn't you, or something? One of those?
No.
I'm impressed with anybody who can remember anything they learned in school. Did you go to
Yeah,
St.
Donnie, you went to
Therese?
one of
I
them.
did go to St. Therese.
I went to St.
yeah.
Therese.
See?
Oh, shit. It's
Donnie's
cool.
looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about him.
St. Therese kids were different.
Yeah.
We were in that little oval, that little weird little building there.
This is going to be a
I love it.
showdown.
All right, guys. Well,
Love us.
Well, the randomizer has given me 6 questions here. There's 3 for each of you, and we will see who can do best. So, Luke, would you like to go first? Or like to have Donnie go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Luke, here's your first question. Who built the ark?
Noah.
All right, yeah, you got that one.
Damn it.
All right, Donnie?
Fuck.
All right, Donnie, this one's just as easy as that one.
I bet it is.
Donnie, what was the name of the high priest who presided over Jesus' trial?
Judas.
You guys suck!
No, I'm sorry, that is Caiaphas, something like that.
Caiaphas.
Yeah, not that. So,
Fuck.
all right, Luke, here's your second question. In what city was Jesus born in?
Bethlehem.
All right, there you go. All right.
You got a yay from Angie.
Donnie, here's
In a
yours.
manger.
Bonus point.
All right, Donnie, you got to have this one. Now,
Okay,
this
I'll get
is a softball right here. You can get this.
Okay.
What book comes directly after Obadiah in the Old Testament? Come on, Donnie.
Come on, audience. Help me out here.
I'm sorry.
You guys suck!
You're out of time. You lose.
God damn it.
All right. Luke, let's see if you make 3 for 3 here. Your last one is, how many apostles did Jesus have?
Yeah.
Sorry. The answer was Jonah, if anyone cared. The answer was Jonah.
12 apostles.
Yay!
You got it. 3. Okay, Donny. Do you want your last question, Donny?
Not really, but you'll give it to me.
All right. This one's easy.
Oh,
I mean, you're a father. You have a wonderful boy, Maximilian.
Yes,
Great
thank
kid at
you.
home, 7 years old, wonderful boy. So you should get this one. Who was the father of John the Baptist?
Maximilian?
You guys suck!
I'm sorry, that is Zechariah. So I'm sorry. So, Luke, you have beaten Donny in our trivia segment today. Congratulations. And you get a koozie from the lettering machine, a Ktown Connects koozie.
Look at that.
It keeps your cold drinks cold and your warm drinks warm and your nuts tied up, I guess, a little bit. So,
Well, Luke, thank you for joining us.
follow him on Instagram at Luke Martin Olson. Find their music streaming everywhere from the Walters, from Luke Olson, from the Olson Brothers.
And don't forget that new solo album, I Said I Love You. You got to give that a listen right away. You got to. It's
You
great.
do.
It's great.
And you can stream their stuff, but if you like what you're streaming, then go online and buy it. You can go to yourwalters.com and pick up a copy of their vinyl record or their CD. They have green and candy corn variables on the vinyl. It looks fucking badass. It's cool.
It
Thank
does.
you.
It looks awesome.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Union
so
Park
much.
Tavern.
And stick around. He's going to play a couple songs as well. But before we get to that, we gotta give our goodbyes and we gotta
do our goodbyes.
Sponsors,
Hey, goodbye, Kevin.
we gotta
do
that.
So hey, everybody out there, make sure you follow the Ktown Connects podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok, and all that great stuff. Help spread the word about the hottest podcast about Kenosha, for Kenosha, where the fuck that guy says.
Yeah, I mean it's the #1 podcast in the 262 area code.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
We got to thank these great sponsors that make our show possible. So you guys are awesome, including Southport Tea,
the law offices of Frank J. Parise,
Aaron Hunzinger of Age Did It,
About Time Moving Systems,
Casey Family Options,
Ron's Place,
Shannyn Franklin of Remax Elite,
and of course our great friends Angie and Ben at Union Park Tavern.
Yay! Yay!
The Lettering Machine,
Public Brewing Company,
A Plus Mobility,
Solis and Company,
the Port of Kenosha Beverage House,
One Stop IT,
Villa DeCarlo.
and of course Gerber's Pub.
Oh my gosh,
And you know
Donny.
what? I can't get away with this show without you doing that famous drop that I asked you to play throughout the show.
Oh, I didn't play it at all, did
You
you?
play it at all.
Well, I mean, there's word, Donny, you appeared on Frank Carmichael's show recently. And you were, for your real job, you were there talking to him. And you, challenged him to some kind
I
of...
did not.
You challenged him.
I did not.
And you're like,
I did
Frank,
not.
Frank, I don't think you have the balls to do this, Frank. And Frank said...
I'm no pussy.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. Yeah, we're gonna put...
Yeah, he's getting ready. Uh-oh! Flashing lights in your rearview mirror? Before you panic, better call the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Frank gives it to you straight. Real answers, real results. Frank is on your side. When trouble calls, call Frank J. Parise at 262-656-9906.
At Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations, they understand that saying goodbye is never easy. That's why they provide compassionate guidance and personalized care for every family, helping you honor your loved ones in a meaningful way. From traditional services to cremation options, they handle the details, so you can focus on what really matters, remembering and celebrating their life. Casey Family Options, caring for families with dignity, respect, and compassion.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects Podcast, we're coming at you live from Union Park Tavern. And our guest has gone from digging graves to a billion streams. He's a hometown rock star, the lead singer of the Walters. We connect with Kenosha's own Luke Olson.